Team RWBY. Apologies for the unnecessary bout of danger. I'm relieved you were able to overcome whatever trap had been set for you. No more trains, right? We can all agree on that? That was a rude surprise. Atlas does strive to protect our own, but it's rare we must account for such a breach of faith. I'm pleased you're all safe. Just when I consider it's best to let go of my trust issues. Well, it appears you have reached the same conclusion. That caravan was set to be a trap by none other than Olive Harper. Where is she now? I wish to rearrange her face parts. My fist would like to have a word with her. The lieutenant has escaped, but detaining her is not our highest priority. What? Why? She's a jerk. That's because the real threat here isn't Harper, is it?
Yes.
Correct. The Aesops pieced together that this whole plan was secretly orchestrated by Thornmain. Yeah, we also kind of pieced it together when literally we were told. Homuncio Glass, who was provided the blueprints of Arrowfell technology from him, produced and distributed the tech for personal profit. The most dangerous of the tech, the orbs, were smuggled to Fifestone, who we believed worked under a serious threat. Only his unique semblance could power the orbs. The lieutenant had been spying on the Atlas military from the inside. Each time our intelligence was close to a lead, she would forsake an ally in the operation to misdirect us from the truth. Meanwhile, Thornmain has grown powerful enough to amass armies of Grimm with an experimental military-grade defense. What we don't know is if this is an attack on the development of Amity Tower or something else entirely. However, a foe with Arrowfell access should have us on the highest alert. Arrowfell? That's a suspended military operation. Right. My predecessors were the ones who put an end to the project for this very reason. The technology was deemed too dangerous and higher risk in the wrong hands. The Keepers of Arrowfell were the only ones who should have legitimate access, but their identity was taken to the grave by my predecessors. Dark. It's been a mystery and a potential hole in our security that keeps the Atlas Council up at night. But I don't believe anyone suspected it could be this dire. Hold on, you said the Keepers of Arrowfell. Do you know something, sis? It was something Bianca said. General Ironwood, the Keepers of Arrowfell are Team Brer. And it's true. The unknown group of mercenaries that the Aesops were looking into truly are involved. I see. Team RWBY, I believe you already understand what to do next. You'll need to find a way into Fort Arrowfell to halt Thornmain's plans, whatever they may be. The Aesops suspect the entrance to be at these coordinates. I see. Huh. Am I to take it that that's like endgame? The orbs are just the beginning. Since Thornmain has infiltrated Fort Arrowfell, there are countless weapons at his disposal. I'll call the Aesops in to assist where possible, but the first line of securing Fort Arrowfell and taking down Thornmain is on you, Team RWBY. This is the kind of mission we've trained our whole lives for. Thornmain has the power to harm many people. We won't let that happen. Even if it's our toughest task yet, there's no way we'll back down now. Team RWBY is on it, General Ironwood. Let's go! These girls are just so great. So much internal pride. I can't handle it all. Currently in the main hall. Wait, it's just you four. You've been all around this place many times over. You don't need assistance with directions. How's it going? Anyway, I decided if I don't challenge myself, I'll never really grow to the kind of brave soldier I want to be. And that's why I worked up my courage and applied to be a soldier out in the field. And I'm proud to say, I was accepted. Starting next week, I'll be giving folks directions just outside of the academy. Ba-dum-boom! Don't ask why I know this, but between us, I found Lieutenant Harper was keeping a stash of skill points in her locker. However, her locker is totally empty and they're gone now. I wonder where she went with them. Well, dang. Huh, a former huntsman is behind the recent Grimm scare. Sure feels like things are falling apart at the seams lately here at Atlas Academy. To be honest, I'd never heard the name Bram's Thornmain until the other day, but you can count on the nosy soldier to get the scoop on what's up. After this guy graduated, he went into training to be an ace operative. However, General Ironwood didn't end up approving him. Or so I'm told. As far as anyone else around here knows, Thornmain then left Atlas to reside in some remote settlement of Salatus, and has been heads down ever since. Guess that time spent plotting something huge. He's found ways to amass an army of Grimm that can be mobilized to attack where he pleases. Whatever his endgame is, it sounds like a real threat now. Guess that's why they got you on the case. Good luck. Thank you, nameless soldiers. None of you will be forgotten. In a relative sense. Alrighty, well, as fun as it would be to check out that whole mess, how about I go ahead and do a thing or two that I've been meaning to do for dang near forever. You ever have that thing you just really need to do, but then you keep forgetting about it at the moment, and then the second you do remember, you just, it's too late. Yeah, you gotta wait even longer, and then by the time you remember, you've forgotten again. It's just a big mess. Anyway, more HP for the gals. You always love to see that. All right, another thing that I want to do, I believe, would be all the way back at the very beginnings. Yes. Woo, I get to hear this awesome song again. Nice. All right, I am all about that life. Don't you even try and comprehend another possible option. Okay. Luckily, we are fast as heck and know how to deal with bats and other such things. So we ain't got nothing to worry about. Plus, I guess, you know, Ruby can dash for days. Don't gotta worry about nearly as much when you can just kind of quasically teleport yourself out of any conceivable problem and two-shot just about any Grim that there is in the general area. So that feels pretty good. I remember when these particular enemies and situations were new and strange to me. Those days are long gone, thankfully, for all of us. Okay. As always, stab the boxes. It doesn't matter if they only drop a single piece of the moolahs, okay? Ow. All right, first of all, you're a jerk. Second of all, I've got things to do, and mostly, it involves going over here. There we go. I do believe that is a skill point. Nice, nice. And then just do one more. Ha 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 ha. Just as I suspected. Good to know, good to know. All right. For the record, I was given a hint that there was something back at the original, you know, starter level. And I didn't know what, but I mean, the odds were, you know, kind of slim. And then there was a big-ass cliff for it to climb. It all seemed fairly obvious by the end. Anyway, let's see here. Let's go ahead and give it to Ruby. And then give this to Blake. And there you go. The gals are really starting to come together here. They're almost completely unbeatable at this juncture, and I'm living for it. Then again, of course, you know, I say unbeatable, but in the exact same breath, you know, I also have to concede that I'm not particularly good at this game, so you know, that's gonna play a large deciding factor in things. All right, now you might be wondering, what are you doing back here already? Are you stupid? Yes, as a matter of fact, I wanted to buy at least a couple of healing items. I've got the money for it, so I don't see why not. I'm actually not gonna go for the revive rings though, because those seem like a little bit overkill. I straight up lose and I end up getting all my health back. It just seems a bit much. Using items at the right time, that's more agreeable. Anyway, to the facility! Let us see what is about to go down. Oh, hello. Welcome back, there's plenty to buy. You don't say. Uh-oh, this could be bad news. And it very much is. Oh, man. Okay, well. And then I had to just go and buy all that useless food. Alright, well. We've got maximum health now, at least. And that guy's got at least 3 skill points there at 175 per pop. Also, hi, Clover and Penny. How it be? Clover and Penny? What's going on?
Salutations!
Adorable! We are at a secret place. We were able to track all of Harper's movements as somewhere in this proximity. We're going to just kind of throw out a guess here and say probably behind this heavily reinforced iron door. The exact location of the confidential Fort Arrowfell has been an uncertainty for many years. However, we believe this may be the entrance. What was your first clue, my guy? The warning signs, the giant metal structure, the very obvious fact that this was something militaristic? Do tell. All right, I can see it. People don't usually come poking around out here in the frozen tundra, after all. I guess so. Only because Weiss said it. Also, there's a big slab that looks like a door. That's a pretty good hint. Thank you, Ruby. The gate has the most powerful magnetic field I have ever sensed, but it will not open. Thankfully, I had suspected Arrowfell might be involved from the moment I heard about those orbs. Call it Aesop's intuition. That's incredibly suspicious sounding, but sure. As a result, Atlas Military Intelligence has been gathering data on the matter ever since, and I suspect there is a way inside. And I helped! Penny managed to locate the gates that we believe lead to an underground location known as the Crystal Nexus. These Nexus gates are hidden to an underground network throughout Saladas. These allow the Keepers of Arrowfell to sneak about various areas. Team Brer, they use the Nexus gates to travel around. Right. General Ironwood has informed us that there's a belief that Team Brer may be acting as the Keepers of Arrowfell. We also heard that you kicked their asses. That was pretty dope. Well, I can say without their cooperation on this matter, our options become very limited. It is imperative that Team RWBY convinces them to assist in this gambit. Everyone thinks I'm naturally charming. It's gonna go great. She is. Now, even if Penny can hack the Nexus gate open, the Fort Arrowfell gate here is not quite the same. We believe 4 unique Nexus keys are required to enter Fort Arrowfell. Find the Keepers of Arrowfell and retrieve the 4 Nexus keys. What? I'm sorry, let's step that back a moment. Penny can do what exactly? I can open the Nexus gates. I eventually figured out that I can rapidly transmit electromagnetic interrogation pulses over a few seconds. This requires that I match the frequency first, allowing me to get those signals in. One of the signals is bound to be a correct match, and then it opens. The Fort Arrowfell gate is much more sophisticated, however. Each member of Team Brer likely uses their own secret Nexus gate to reach the Crystal Nexus. You'll need to retrace your steps throughout Saladas, I don't know, carefully to find them. Sounds like they could be tough to find. I mean, I have a vague idea of where those gates were. No worries, I remember them all. I'll meet you at each one, Team RWBY. Bye. Oh, she's just gonna casually strut on over? Okay. Dang, look at her go. Maybe we should follow her. She left before checking if we know where they are. You may want to go catch up with Penny. I'll keep watch for activity at the Fort Arrowfell entrance. Please return when you have 4 Nexus keys. We're counting on you, Team RWBY.
Okay.
We've made it this far, so we're returning with those Nexus keys. No doubt about it. All right. Here's hoping the good old map will throw out some exclamation points for us so we know where to go. Otherwise, I think I know of 1 location. Okay, nope, there they are. All right, so that's a 1, that's a 2, there's a 3, and there's a 4. All right, then. Well, let's just start from the left and work our way over to the right. Now, where in these levels specifically these gates are, I may perhaps not fully remember. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And also stab that bat. That's what we're gonna do. That's what I friggin' thought. Okay. Stabbing bats up. The taunting buttock of the lice. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Because now you done got shanked in the butt. Butt shanks. There you go. Oh, not today for that either. All right. So far, we're making a good impression on this area that we've already been to, full of enemies that we should be more than strong enough to take care of. But it's the principle of the thing, okay? I struggled at one point, and now I am doing less of that. We call that an all-around good time. Aha! That was easy. Yay, you're here! I just wanted to say how excited I am to be on another adventure with you. This is the first of our 4 Nexus gates. As promised, I will assist in your mission today. You're the best, Penny. Thanks. So, how we busting in? Now that I know the way, it's actually quite straightforward. Allow me to demonstrate. Match the frequency of the gate. Got it.
Huh?
Got what? What did you do? Now I'll begin transmitting a series of electromagnetic interrogation pulses at a rate of 14,000 per second. When a match is found, the gate will respond. Let us begin. Ah, that's it. I'll now deactivate the magnetic seal and open the gate. Man, look at her go. Woo! Well, there you go. Good job, Penny. You and your crazy awesome powers. You may enter. Well, what do you know? Penny, that was amazing! Teach me. Oh, RWBY, you simply have to activate your radio transponder and record the frequency into a databank. When you've turned your communicator chips to the record frequency, you will designate an array of... Okay, never mind, I don't have any of that stuff. Should we head inside? If this really leads to Team Brer's hideout, we'll need to tread carefully since we're not exactly welcome guests. I will meet you at the next Nexus gate when you are ready. Be safe. Because the 4 of us can manage this on our own. Sure, it would be nice to have another person around, but that'd be kind of hard to introduce at this late in the game. All right, angry robot man. Wait! Try to make a beeline straight for Weiss's face and swing a sword at it. How dare you? You will die horribly for this. Also, is that some kind of robotic leaping spider? Why do you have a robotic leaping spider? Why is that a thing that you have? Who said that this was an okay thing to create? Okay, All right, here's what we're gonna do. All right, I was really hoping I would hit hard enough to be able to get rid of the spider before it became a problem. I did not. Oh, there's lyrics. Nice. I was talking over it, so I wasn't 100% sure. To double check on that one. Oh, I forgot about that one back there. Whoa, and I forgot the fact that you can run head first into all of my problems. Okay. Damn, RWBY. All right, fine. I suppose Weiss has had enough screen time for the moment. I say that knowing full well that she can never have too much, but you gotta be fair. You gotta be nice. All right, well, RWBY is about to absolutely decimate an entire ambush by herself, telling you right here and now. And, okay, well, I sure was hoping that I'd be able to, get over there a little bit better. It didn't really work out. But I can take swings at robo-spiders from over here, so that's pretty swell. Oh, Lord, giant-ass robot. All right, well, less than great. Not the biggest of fans of that. All right, if you'd like to, ow! All right, hey, you don't need to be all rock throwing and whatnot, okay? Like, nobody needs that in their life. Oh, boy, okay, all right, okay. You know what, here's an idea. How about instead, how did I miss that epically? There we go. All right, no more of that. I was not prepared for you to make such a movement. That is on my pad. Okay, so I see how it is. It's like the Grimm from earlier, but they're robots and therefore have more HP and stuff. It's their way of compensating for the fact that I've gotten stronger. I see how it is. I don't need to like it, but at the very least I can pick it up. I'd also like to put it down, but I can pick it up. Why you gotta be all like that, you goddamn bats? I swear, bats are the worst. Okay. All right, let's see here. How would one, maybe like, maybe that's just good enough? Oh, it is good enough. Whoop, all right, hang on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, there we go. No problemo. Yang is the one who managed to open up the area. She at least gets the right to collect the Skittle point. It's only fair. All right, then. So you go ahead and chuck your big old rock, and then she'll punch you in the face. It's a pretty good system. Gotta be honest with you. I'm feeling pretty good about it. All right, and then there's you. Okay. Ah, ho, ho, whoa. Ah, whoa! I don't know how I actually dodged that first one. The second one was my fault. I dove head first into their body, and that's never a good strategy, but it feels like I definitely got hit by that other one, but then I didn't. I feel okay with that. Anyway, death to your kneecap! Ow! Death to her ankles, how dare you! She needs those for various things. Also, pretty sure there's a, yep. All right, luckily I caught them in the very, very corner of my eye. There you go. Whoa, that's a big one, ain't it? All right, then how about we go ahead and use this and make Weiss's ranged attack the bestest in the universe. And it does 30 points of damage because of course it does. What are you gonna do? Yeah, okay, all right. I see how it is, Okay. Just gonna go ahead and not let you do everything that you're planning on doing. There you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that was not an intended thing that ended up happening. It just kind of did. Hey, there we go. Is it so wrong to want to see Weiss destroy a gigantic mech all on her own? Just this once? I dare say that it's not. You are bad at your job! Okay, and a heart for my troubles. Ain't that swell? Oh, nice. Free aura! Don't mind if I do. All right, then. What do we got? Ah, another ambush. I don't know how I could have ever possibly predicted such a thing. All right. You guys just, do your various things. Ow, all right. Blake's gonna get bopped up on the head a little bit. That's okay. Oh, that's, less okay than I was really prepared for. Yeah, okay. All right. Yep, this is all happening right now. Okay. Whoa. Okay. If I had upgraded Blake's attack, this wouldn't be nearly as big of a problem. There we go. We don't need any of that in our lives, surely. Yeah, all right. And then, whoop, punch ourselves some gremlins. The gremlins are always going to be jumping up on your face, though. Unfortunate. The tradition never dies! And, uh-oh, that can't be good. And we've got apathy all up in here. I knew they would show up eventually. It was only a matter of time. In fact, they may have already shown up in an ambush before, I don't know. But this is the first time it really feels like that's happened. Get projectiled on, you nerd. Yeah, you go ahead and keep on screaming all you want. Ain't gonna matter. Ain't gonna mean a ding-dang thing. There you go. Hell yeah. Very nice, very nice. And, some kind of demon with drills. Be nice. Who's there? Yo, Team RWBY here. Hey, relax a little. We're not your enemy. What are you doing here? We dropped by to ask a favor from one team of huntresses betrayed by Thornmane to another. All right, when you word it that way, I'm listening. You wouldn't happen to have a Nexus key, would you? Yeah, I have it. Because, like, if we had that, we could waltz into Fort Arrowfell and stomp the stuffing out of Thornmane. It's not really useful by itself, you know. Yeah, we know. We were kinda hoping to get one from each of you for that reason. Well, I guess if everyone else is okay with it, too. I mean, there's literally absolutely no evidence to prove that the other three are okay with it, but this'll help us in convincing the other three now. Thank you. Take the Nexus key. I want to see Thornmane stopped. His plan is egomaniacal and will put people in danger for senseless reasons. Not only that, but that jerk duped us. And it's one thing if you want to trick me, but the rest of Team Brer, they're like my sisters, okay? We trained so much together. Our semblances are perfectly in sync. You saw how we stuck that Goliath. That's because of the faith we all share in each other. A team like ours, well, you don't see it every day, so I have to protect them, just like they would protect me. Thornmane took advantage of us all, and I can't let it happen. Whew, it felt good to get that off my chest. I don't usually talk so much. You have a cause worth fighting for. It's your team. That's beautiful. I feel the same way about my team here. They're like sisters. Well, RWBY is actually my sister for real. But Blake and Weiss here, they remind me every day that a team is family. So from our family to yours, in the name of that sacred connection, we're gonna kick Thornmane's butt. I'm rooting for you, Team RWBY. Hooray! No longer a foe. I am down for that mess. Okay, now let's actually get ourselves out of here. We're gonna have to neom our way over to the next one. Oh, that's the Pietro's place. Okay. I mean, we could check in on Pietro. Why not? Team RWBY, thanks for taking the time to visit. I've spoken with Penny. It sounds like you girls have quite the mission to wrap up together. It's true. There seems to have been some corruption from inside Atlas Academy with a particular lieutenant officer and her collaborators. Our next step, by order of General Ironwood, is to locate the whereabouts of their first-in-command and apprehend them. Even within the Academy itself, you've got to be wary. Well, that's just plain awful. What's the world coming to? Have you got a lead on where to look next? We're going to enter Fort Arrowfell. Fort Arrowfell? Fort Arrowfell? Oh, dear. Sounds like this isn't the first time you've heard of it. Oh, it was years ago now, but my memory hasn't failed me on that one. Some regard the place as a myth or an overblown story, but I'll tell you girls the real truth of it all. Arrowfell was an Atlas-funded military project with the goal of creating a research and development facility for a new type of weapon. The technology they were exploring was advanced, even by today's standards. Except, well, they closed up shop. Word is, the weapons they developed were just too barbaric and dangerous. And that was for the military. Like, so you know they gotta be messed. In the wrong hands, it could be disaster. That orb you helped us with, it's also from Arrowfell. I have to admit, I was afraid that might be the case. If unscrupulous forces had gained access to Arrowfell technology, there's no time to lose. Team RWBY, the fate of the people is in your hands. As it so often is. Infiltrating the compromised Fort Arrowfell. Girls, your mission has become quite serious. Far beyond anything we could have imagined. I may not have much advice left for you as you forge ahead on this perilous path, but I leave you with this. Life is beautiful, it is precious, and it must be protected. Such is the role of a huntress in our world. It is imperative that you do not lose sight of this. Now then, use everything you've learned, explore with a sense of genuine curiosity, and make sure you're prepared for the next step. The fate of our future lies with Team RWBY, in so many more ways than even you understand. Woo! Okay. Well, alright, I may have accidentally ended up in Pietro's place, but I gotta say, I feel pretty good about having heard from them. Alrighty, so where is that magnetic gate? Whew, alright, this could be a bit of a problem. You with your sufficient hip waggle! How dare you go about doing such things? Get some icicle all up in your brain matter. How about that, huh? How about that? Mind if I pick your brain a little? You don't get a choice, haha. Alright. Oh, and now somebody with a dang gun. Alright. I really do just kind of be doing this for the sake of getting all the moolah. I will not even pretend to lie to you. Whoa! Okay, don't need you to be doing any of that. I need to pick up as much extra funds as I possibly can, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to get all those skill points from that one fellow. Ow. Alright then, you've done quite enough today, good sir. Just grab myself some of this. Alright, well, it's inarguable that RWBY is real good at getting rid of these enemies real fast. So we'll just go ahead and get wailed on by a giant wrench a little bit, but you know, also just kind of take her lead in this particular matter. There we go. Okay. Slowly but surely, I'll be able to afford at least one of the things I need. Whoo! One at a time. Ah! None of that, none of this, none of any of that. You can send your bees, you can send your cats. I tells you right here's and nows, that ain't gonna be a thing that matters. Bees and cats. If you're in the know, that's actually kind of funny. Okay. Because some could say a cat is a bee. But only in a very strict set of circumstances, of course. Bats! Okay, you know what? I ain't messing with any of that. I don't need any of that in my life. Do I want to go that way? Ow. Alright, got decked in the head by a bat. It happens to the best of us. I just... Aha! Alright, good. That's why there was this vague inkling in the back of my brain that was like, I think the gate is up. It's such a pleasure to see you all again. Oh. You sure got here quick. Well, yeah, she's got freaking rockets in her feet. So the second of 4 Nexus gates, yeah? Excellent job, Blake. I praise you for your counting ability. Okay. I will now initiate the process to deactivate the magnetic seal, thus releasing the Nexus gate. Oh, you don't need to. She's gonna try and tell us again. Can we please get on with it already? Yes, beginning the matching of frequency. The first step is complete, and now... Wow, I solved it right away this time. Are we really good to go already? The answer to that appears to be a resounding yep. She's just got to do a few really cool poses. I mean, if you don't do a cool pose or two, are you even really truly performing a special ability? I don't think so. I guess that answers that. You may enter the Nexus gates. Now we just need to get in there and get Team Brer on board with granting us access to Fort Arrowfell. Easy peasy, Styles. I'm sure only one of them will want to fight us. My guess is the one with the whip. Oh, God! You seriously went and just done tried to do that? I don't think so, good sir. Ooh, some kind of goodie for us. Well, you certainly shouldn't have, except you definitely should have, and I'm thankful that you did. Okay, let's see here, though. Whoa, this looks like it's a real ham-dinger to get. All right, well, let's see what we can do. Tally-ho, tally-ho. And just try to stab you before you can slap at me. Not a fan of that. All right, and you refuse to turn around because you are an absolute buffoonigan. Okay, this is gonna require one heck of a madcap dash, but we're gonna go for it. Hup! Hup! Oh wait, I'm a fool. Hey! There you go, that's a much better way of going about it. Nice! All right. All right, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. All right, next up would be Yang, and guess what? You're gonna get yourself that ranged attack boost you've always never been asking for. All right, at this point, it's really just kind of a matter of topping all the girls off at this point. I'm okay with that. Uh-oh. All right, we've got some baddies all up ins. They ain't all up ons, but they're pretty close. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. Ah! Spiders! Punch the spiders! Ah! Oh, Lord, there's just so many of them. There you go. Hup, tup, tup, tup. Hup, tup, tup, tup. Hup, tup, tup, tup. Ah! I didn't think about that one for some reason. Not today! Ow. All right. Robots, surprisingly swift. They're surprisingly quick and nimble when they need to be. No word on whether or not they can float through the air or climb up trees, but I'm willing to bet at least one of those things is within their parameters. Hop over here, you dumb spider. I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you. Ow. All right. Well, that could have gone better. Okay. And boop, boop, boop. I'm stubbing your toe. I'm stubbing your toe. That's how the Yang do. Wow, that was delightful. Okay, so these things are a massive pain in the ass. Oh, God, yeah. Combine the spiders with the bats. That's what we needed a lot more of in our lives. Thanks. Totally awesome. Hey, guess what? You're dead. Huh. There you go. Man, if you need something dead from really far away, Weiss is your gal. And I am all right with that. Oh, you think I won't go back down for all that moolah? You're wrong. Huh. Nope. Big dead. Ow. Damn it all. Give me all your stuff. As I stab all of the bats. And my nose is so itchy. This was a terrible time for nose itchies. Ah. Ah. Okay. Whew. All right. I feel a little better now. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. As you continue to get stabbed. Okay, this time in the thigh, but it still counts. Ha-ha! Okay, accidentally got turned around. I'm not 100% sure how, but it happened nevertheless. All right, open it up. And another skill point is gotten. Nice. Let's just go ahead and collect extra monies. I can get one of those skill points from that shop now. Feel good about that. Aha, you fool! This is what you get for having to reload like a moron. Ow! You really? You timed that bizarrely perfectly. And I don't have any aura. That's okay. That's okay. Just wait for... A bush got in the way! Most unfortunate. And there you go. All right. Now, is there a reason to do this? Oh, there's money. All right. Well, you think I'm gonna turn my nose up at free money? I don't think so. Onwards and upwards. Oh, okay. You allow us time to save, which is interesting, seeing as how we're not actually fighting Team Brer anymore. Fascinating stuff. I guess it's just a big old ambush. All right. What kind of ambush we looking at here? Uh-oh. Well. Okay. I mean, all things considered. Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Ow. All right. Slight bop on the head. You don't like to see that. That's okay. That's okay. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna go ahead and, hedge my bets on that one. Ow! Damn, man! Why you gotta be all like that? You think I won't? The tradition! The tradition! The tradition! Stab! All of them! Stab the moist! Woo! Woo! That shouldn't have worked, but it did. I see you guys like to use your stingers. Weiss is also rather fond of using those. Ain't that a coinky dinky? Oh boy. Well, this is an interesting place to be stuck standing now, isn't it? All right. Let's just get rid of them gremlins. Uh-oh. Apathy has decided to make a beeline for it. Oh boy, okay. RWBY starts taking some big swipes. Big swipes. Woo! Why must there be so many of you guys all over the dang place? Ow, damn. Tanky ass apathy. Okay, okay. Ouchie, baba, 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 hey now. Hup. Look, you gotta find out what your principles are in life, and you gotta stick to them. And one of my principles is making sure that all boar tusks are intimidated by Weiss shaking that thing. All right, let's go. Aha! What? Oh, okay. All connected they most assuredly be. Okay, I see how it is. Hello. Halt! I won't let you take another step into the crystal nexus. Seriously, don't try it. You'll be burnt to a crisp in a fraction of a second. Whoa, let's take it down a notch, yeah? We're not here to make problems. We want to work with you. And why exactly should I do something like that? Because we both have a common enemy. Still can't believe Thornmaid bamboozled us like that. And nobody dares get bamboozled! I understand how it feels to have your trust broken, believe me. And we too were tricked. But now isn't the time to feel bad about it, not when there's people to beat up. We're here because we'd like to ask for your Nexus key. We believe with that key, we can enter Fort Arrowfell and bring Thornmaid to justice. I can't just give you the Nexus key. That's what makes me a keeper of Arrowfell. Besides, it's useless on its own. You know that, right? And that's why we were kind of hoping to speak to each of you and gather the keys. You did kind of break into our hideout. But I gotta admit, your ambition is infectious. All right. Thank you. This will help us greatly. I can't thank you enough for entrusting us. If giving you that Nexus key is all it takes to see Thornmaid get served, I'm ready. Get into Fort Arrowfell and burn it all down. There's no room in Zeletus for a double-crossers like Thornmaid who endanger innocence. Thank you for your duty, Roan. You are now and always the keeper of Arrowfell. We're just gonna carry the torch for a bit, okay? You're not so bad, Team RWBY. Let's all have a barbecue after this is done. What do you say? You have got a theme, you stick to it, and I respect the dedication to it. My goodness. She's the gal who likes burning things. All right, let's see. Next up, cross remains. What's we got here? All right, it's a bunch. Dang freaking wolves. There you go. All right. I remember these lands well, but do I remember where there is a magnetic gate of which to use? Not so much. Not so much. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Maybe it's as simple as being right over here. Or maybe I knew the entire time and I just bamboozled you. And now I know I said nobody deserves to be bamboozled. But, you know, sometimes we do a little bit of bamboozling. Fancy meeting you here, Penny. Why, thank you. It is quite a fancies indeed. Yeah. Anyway, let's do this thing. I'll prepare to read and record the frequency of the third Nexus gate we have encountered. So easy! Now it is time to jam the signal at a rate of 14,000 pulses per second. Let's go! Goodness, you are all looking so close. I believe I am experiencing anxiety. Would you mind terribly to look away? Sure. Sorry about that, Penny. The task is complete. The magnetic seal will be deactivated and the gate will open. You know, once I do some shimmy sway poses here. Hang on. Whoop. There you go. Little bit of a sway of the hip there, just a little tiny bit one. There you go. Hooray for Penny! And that is how you do that. What would we do without you, Penny? There's no need to wonder such a question, for I am here. And as long as I'm around, I will continue to support my good friends, the best huntresses ever. That's so sweet. Hey, the gate's wide open. Let's get a move on. I'm not sad at all. And definitely not for reasons I'm gonna talk about. Oh. Alright, let's just push that entire conversation aside. It was very, very cute, and I'm glad we had it. It was a good thing. Anyway, moving on. Oh, what's this? I'd like to know what I'm unlocking first before I invest in doing that. Alright. We'll just have Weiss do a couple of these. Yeah, good luck actually managing to shoot anybody from that angle. It ain't gonna really work out too well. Just gonna keep throwing icicles at you till you blow up. It is not a matter of if, but when. Well, okay, I wasn't exactly prepared for you to clip through the damn wall like that. I get that you're freaking gigantic, but that was still very much uncalled for. Alright, alright. Interesting. Was that a one-time switch or something? Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and put that there for just a moment. Huh. Not 100% sure what that was all about. I'm going to assume that that just opened it up and it doesn't need to be held open like other switches. Hard to say, honestly. And there you go. Now you ain't got no ankles. Ah, Lord. There's always ambushes up in here, I swear. All right. Umstative dares. That nerd do be daring. And, I mean, they aren't daring, but they are daring. There you go. I mean, they could be daring. I don't know their name. They could be named Knickerbunker for all I know. Okay, damn robots. Always be causing all sorts of strife like that. Yeah. Ah, they're all up in my business. Ruby's business is her own business. Stay out of it. Oh no! Spiders! Why must there always be spiders? Ah! I hate them so much! Hey, get shot up, nerd! Alright, now here's an idea. Get all up in my business again. Can you do that? See, look at... maybe if Ruby does a little sachet. Oh, yeah, there we go. Sachet! Haha! Get... Swiped on, nerd! Yeah, there we go. The Ruby sachet. Alright, and then... My bullets are better! Woo! I mean, to be fair, they're using like a little rinky-dinky little, what, rifle there? I mean, good lord, Ruby's rocking with a dang sniper rifle all up ins. Oh boy, that is far too many peeps. Oh lord. Ah, what the hell? You have got to be actually, honey nut kidding me with that mess. Actually got all up in my business like that? Disgusting. Actually disgusting. Ooh, all right, well, glad that worked. Okie dokie. Now, I suppose I could ignore that robot, or I could kill that robot. And I feel pretty good about that. Why are all of these skill point things hidden behind Yang blocks? I guess I don't really have any real major complaints about that. It's just interesting. Oh, no, I have two. How long have I had two? Ah, okay. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so then you would obviously also be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. Weird. Confused. I'm confused, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay, and then boost up that ranged attack. So then everybody should have 4 things they're missing. Yes, okay. Honestly, that would probably have been a lot faster on the counting aspect. Oh, well. It's okay, it's okay. Hey, you know what, Yang? You've never gotten a chance to do this. Ow! All right, well. Ain't that just a butt? All right, well, I mean, we still did it, and I still feel pretty good about it, but, you know, annoyed all the same. Okay. You know what? Let's not break open and push that switch yet. Or maybe we do. Let's find out immediately what this is all about. Uh-oh. Well, this could end poorly. Or it could end just fine, I guess. All right, that's okay. All right, so if I just break that and then tap that to just open up. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. That's all that was the entire time. Super simple styles. Oh, there's another one right over there. Why you gotta be all like that, man? All right. I guess that's what I get for not exploring properly. And what? That's an interesting angle to shoot from, but yeah, all right. There you go. Good job, Yang. You've got some long-range kills under your name. Dang, I was kind of hoping that would have been way better with Weiss, and I could have said she had some kills under her very large assortment of belts. That would have been funny. Ah, well. These things happen. Another ambush. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Other than punch. Oh, this might be. Oh, okay. I always underestimate Yang's DPS. I'm gonna be honest with you. This gal can hit way faster than everyone else. So even though the numbers aren't as impressive, she still be doing damage. Uh-oh. Okay. Ow. Okay, well, we'll just keep on doing this, I guess. Ah. Well, we almost managed to get that one. Okay. Ruby just really is the very obvious solution to these things. She's also really good at getting rid of the gremlins. Can't say she's not. Huh. All right. Angry kitty cat. And now that kitty cat be gone. Later, nerd. Dork, run away. Aha! The leader. All right, then I guess maybe this should have been the last one we went to. Oh, well. Team RWBY, you've come to the Crystal Nexus with a purpose, I presume. Nah, just sightseeing. Bianca, I'm sorry to have entered this way. I've been observing you closely since the moment you first reached Essen, and I now believe you do not wish to disrupt what we defend. If you've resorted to drastic measures to simply reach us, then I understand this is a dire situation. Truly dire. We came here because we need your help. We needed to Fort Arrowfell. I see. As a fellow team leader, I understand the weight you carry on behalf of your team. It took bravery to approach us here in the Crystal Nexus, and I do not take that lightly. As it so happens, the four of us have just come to understand we've been deceived by the very individual who hired us as mercenary huntresses. Bram Thornmain. Correct. With knowledge of the oath we once took as keepers of Arrowfell, he swindled us into becoming cogs in his machine. Most uncool. I owe you an apology for doubting you. We fight with the same ambition of defending the innocent population of Salatus, if not all of Remnant itself. Yes, yes we do! Team RWBY, I bestow this upon you. A passing of the baton, if you will, from where the keepers of Arrowfell have failed. If you've not yet, you'll need to reach my teammates by your own means. They may not be easily swayed. Know, however, that we all see truth now. We're thankful for any support. With Team RWBY and Team Brer cooperating, we'll be able to put a stop to the threat of Thornmain. I believe in you, Team RWBY. What is your semblance, by the way? The cutscene I saw you guys fight in didn't really tell me a whole lot. Your swords were shiny and your teammates were inside of them? What's up with that? You got some kind of foresight? Is that what that is? Because you said you could, like, you know, you've been observing. Can you observe people? Is that your semblance? Also, I'm not really sure about the flamethrower girl's semblance either. I mean, I know one of them was making portals and the other one was swimming around through the ground. But the other two? Whoa, all right. Big old battle bug. Big old battle bug. Uh-oh. Nerd. Hey, there you go. Oh no, I might not manage to get all of that money. I need that money. Okay. Well, I grabbed hold of the money. Very good, very good, very good. Unfortunately, I'm not super great at math, so I don't know off the immediate top of my head just how many lien I need to get all the skill points from that shop, other than heckin'. I know that I can't afford to yet. Or maybe I just barely can. Don't ask me to do math. Not without a calculator, let me tell you that much. Apathy! All right, well. Aha! Nerd! And another stab, stab, stab-a-doo. All right, hit him with one, hit him with two, hit him with three, and then go for the ankles. It's a winning strategy no matter how you go about it. Get over here, you dumb nerd. Like, always trying to get away with your wolf crimes. Not today. All right. Always soften them up. There you go. And even though it's not exactly the greatest stratagem to go at these things with Weiss, I have made my choice. It's important that she has the most playtime, even though the game does not keep track of that. Ah, yes. I remember your crazy ways. Let's see here. If I could just... There you go. Hit him with some of those. Huh! There you go. Whoop! Yeah, you go ahead and keep on trying to throw fire. It's fire v ice all up in here, and ice rightfully wins, as it should. Okie dokie. I do remember the one being here, But as a matter of how to get there, I guess the first yeah, there we go. The first chance I get to be able to go underground was gonna be my best guess. All right, cool. Glad that was a thing. Okay, let's not do any of that. Ta-da! It'd be Penny again. Together, we have reached the final Nexus gate. That's a relief. Wouldn't it be funny if the last member of Team Brer didn't want to give us the Nexus key? No, it would not. Are you trying to jinx us again or something? Sensational, Ruby. Humor is good. I will now initiate the process in haste and without formality, as is the saved preference. Bingo! And? What's the matter? You got stage fright again? It won't open. After all of that, Ruby, you might have actually jinxed us. I got you. It was a joke of humor and levity. You may proceed to laugh now as I release the gate. That wasn't necessary. Yang may be the, the more aggressively comedic of the characters, but I gotta be honest with you. You just can't beat a good straight woman in this particular instance. And Weiss does it oh so well. Just react to the sillies. Okay, but what if we got the last Nexus key and then I accidentally threw it? Funny. Ruby, are you about to pull a Tomo? Because I'm not gonna lie, it would be funny. But don't! Can we leave Ruby outside? There's a member of Team Brer in there, and I think at this point they know what's up, so we'd best not keep them waiting. Say, what's next for you, Penny? While you look for one more keeper of Arrowfell inside, I will go back to Fort Arrowfell. Team RWBY, please be careful. It's what they do. Haha, is what I would say if it were true. It's not, though. They tend to kind of go in a little bit guns blazing. Granted, there's a couple of them that would rather not be that, have that be their modus operandi, but it is. One fell swoop and I take you out of the scene. What you gonna do about it, Mr. Green Jeans? I don't know why I'm calling out I don't know why I'm calling out a children's character, TV character like that, but, there you go. In case he ever starts getting too big for his britches. Oh, then he'll know. He'll know. All right, thank you for shooting out so much money. Honest question, why is what I'm looking at? Like, what? Why include a Yang brick? What purpose does this serve? Like, that's not even a time saver. Like, what? What is the point of that? That's just bizarre. Anyway. Weiss, guess what? Energy heal for you. Huzzah! Alright. Oh, and now we got an ambush. A bush full of AMs. Alright then. Just gonna go ahead and do ourselves that. Aha! You stood on her own platform! You fool! Just as she was hoping you would do! Uh-oh. Alright, well. Woo! That blew up the mech! Nice! Way to go, Weiss! Wow, these glyphs are way better at killing monsters than I thought they were. I guess no matter how you look at it, they're just kind of free damage. Yeah! That's a lot of knives. Lot of knives. I take it. Get pointed on, you bunch of nerds. Huh. Ow, all right. Mildly shot, mildly shot. Not a fan of that. Ah, okay. All right, okay. A little less of that, if and you please. Also, whoop, hey, took care of that real good. None of that. Who goes there? Uh-oh. Well. There you go. All right. Whatever works at the end of the day, I suppose. Shank, shank. Just to show that Weiss could do it. All right, now I really feel like I haven't been playing Blake enough, so let's switch over to her. All right, that was a little too close for comfort, if I'm being honest with you. Why are you aiming for that? You're a fool. An absolute fool. Also, I see that rock. Okay. Also, I've hit a switch, which is neat. Doesn't seem like there was a switch over there, so not 100% sure on that. I was really kind of hoping that that would work for some reason. All right, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Dang it, I just said I'd play as Blake. Come on, brain, come on. I know we've got our biases, but we need to play nice. I guess it's because, well, her platforms are kind of incredibly useful. Go figure, huh? Okay. Let's see here. You go ahead and throw your doodad. Oh, all right. I really intended to jump over that. I promise you, that was the goal. You know what I haven't tried to do? That. In a long time. There you go. It's really slow, but it does do good damage. In retrospect, it would have been a really great get-off-me tool in the events that a bunch of enemies, you know, were all up in Yang's business, which kind of happens a lot. You know, like there's like, I don't know, 15 or so jumping spiders or gremlins all over the dang place. Yeah, in retrospect, that probably should have been what I did. Ain't that a bummer? Uh-oh. Okay. I shot it to death. No remorse. Huh, huh. And skill points, please. All right. We are rolling in the skill points, and I'm living for it. All right, then, Yang, get yourself that energy heal. As I make all of the various stabs. Let's go. Oh, boy. Okay, we're going to be dealing with another ambush. And then we will end up dealing with the gal with the whips. Okay, let's go. All right, let's use them shadow clones to their maximum efficiencies. Like so. Yeah, there you go. That worked out very well. Okay. Then just get rid of that. Ow. All right, jump into that girl's boots, I guess. Ow. Okay, get smacked around a little bit. Not a great fan of that. I am not good at playing as Blake. I am sure trying, though. Ow. All right, well. Ow! Wow, this is going terribly. All right, then. Well. Yeah, okay. Didn't really have a lot of time to move out of the way, though. That was sort of the problem. Okay. Haha! All right, that worked out very well. And there's too much cover. Uh-oh. Oh, there you go. And that's how you take care of that. Okay. I can beat things as Blake. I don't know. And maybe it's because the shadow clones put me into a false sense of security. Because it seems like I get wailed on just a little tiny bit extra more than I otherwise would have. That's not the right semblance at all. Huh. Hello. Team RWBY. Breaking into the Crystal Nexus. Don't think I trust you for a second. Yeah, well, to be fair, you always did seem the most prickly. Ivy, we can explain ourselves if you'll just give us a chance. I've had my eye on you ever since the moment you entered through the Nexus Gate. And that's why I believe you are not here to cause any harm. Ivy, I thank you for your understanding. It's true, we simply ask for your assistance. We need... Hey, what did I say earlier? Don't go thinking we're friends and asking for favors now. How can I trust you? How can I trust anyone after what Thornmane did? Ivy, that's exactly it. We too were tricked by Thornmane. He tricked everybody around him, and now we need to put a stop to his plans. With full access to Fort Arrowfell, who knows what he could be up to? Don't remind me. We've blatantly failed in our duty as the keepers of Arrowfell. No! This is your chance to set in motion a redemption. If you'll give us your Nexus key, we can enter the compound and foil Thornmane's plan. All right. I've got nothing to lose at this point, other than my keycard, I guess. Go on and put an end to Thornmane. But just know, that Nexus key is no good on its own. Make sure you've talked to the rest of Team Brer and explained the situation. Our 4 Nexus keys united is what gains access to Fort Arrowfell. Thank you, Ivy. Ugh. Don't get all sappy about it. And get going, all right? You've got a complete madman to whip. There you go. Also, okay, I was just kind of curious about the pictures on these. It's like a bottle, a snowflake, thank you, a fish, and a gear. When I saw the snowflake and the fish, I was like, are those references to the RWBY characters? But then no, a gear and a bottle, those don't really work. Fascinating. Maybe they have something to do with the doors we open inside the place. That'd make much more sense.